Hi, my name's Chapman. I'm from the Lytham Kitchen. We've got a few tips and ideas of how you can make 3 dishes out of 1 chicken. So the first dish is going to be a chicken with butter beans, leeks and walnuts. So I've got my chicken. We're going to joint it out first. You can get your butcher to do this. So I'll just... We have the chicken pieces jointed out here. I've saved the carcass. We put it in our stock pot along with the chicken wings. I've saved some bits and bobs of veg throughout the day. Some leek tops, some celery, some onions, carrots, bay leaves, parsley and thyme. That's all going in the stock pot. Along with just enough cold water to cover. And that will go on the stove and cook out for about an hour, hour and a half. We'll just skim the fat off every now and then, and that's going to be the basis for a really wonderful veggie soup. With the chicken pieces, the chicken legs and thighs, and the chicken breast, we're going to use the chicken breast for our main meal, and the chicken thighs I'm going to cook off at the same time, and we're going to use that in a really wonderful salad. So just a touch of oil on both sides. Season it up. We've left the skin on because you get a wonderful flavour from the skin. A bit of ground pepper. And over to the stove. We're going to start off skin side down, as that's the presentation side. And let those seal for, I'd say, about 3-4 minutes. And then when they're nice and coloured, turn them over and cook them for just a couple of minutes on the other side, and then in an oven for about 15-16 minutes at 180 degrees. So we've got about 200 grams of leek whites that we strip. Obviously we've used the tops in our stock, so we're not wasting anything. Just chop them up. Doesn't matter how fine you do this. And these pieces again will go in the stock and add more flavour. About 50 grams of butter straight in the pan. So leeks go straight in. Some salt and some pepper. And we'll just leave that to cook out. Can add a little bit more flavour. We have some nutmeg. Just grate about 1/4 of a nutmeg onto your leeks. Nutmeg really goes well with cream and leeks. Okay, these will be coloured enough now. So they've had about 4 minutes. And then straight in an oven, moderately hot. Set about 180 degrees. Should take about 16 minutes. You can see how the leeks are just starting to become transparent. That's what we're looking for. Now we can go in with the butter beans. We have about 300 grams of butter beans, drain weight there. Stir to combine. 100 mils of a pouring cream, doesn't matter if it's whipping or double cream. And then just leave that to reduce for about a minute or so. When it's slightly thickened, throw in the walnuts, just about 100 grams. And then just stir through, and that's that done. Just put to one side, wait for your chicken to come out. Okay, so the chicken's had about 16 minutes. They cook through now. We'll just slice it at an angle just for the presentation. Some of the wonderful leeks, butter beans, walnuts, cream. And there we go, our Lytham Kitchen pan-fried chicken with butter beans, cream leeks and walnuts. Also we've made a very quick and easy, and it is so easy, a chicken and veg soup here. So we've used a chicken stock. We've just put that in the pan. We've got whatever veg, you can use a veg left over from a Sunday roast for this one. So I've got some carrots, some green beans, some celery, some onions, We just put that all together with the chicken stock, chopped a bit of parsley, put through, and then stripped off the chicken off the chicken legs and put that into the soup, and that is a really, truly magnificent tasting soup. So with the other leg that we cooked off earlier, we can make a really, really wicked salad. It's chicken, pear, Stilton, walnut, celery and grapes. Just a selection of a few leaves there. I've used some red chard, radicchio, l'oloroso and frisee, but you can use whatever you like. And a very, very simple dressing of just put 25 ml of cider vinegar in here, half a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a teaspoon of honey, 75 ml of good olive oil and a twist of salt and pepper. So just put your leaves, this is so simple, leaves in a bowl, dress the salad, a little shake about, straight in the bowl. A few nice celery tops, always look good and taste very good. A little bit of crumbled Stilton. Had a bit of Stilton in my fridge, so I thought, what better way to use it up? Walnuts just for the texture, really. Chicken straight on top. And a few slices of pear arranged around. And that took 2 minutes to prepare. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll show you our Lytham Kitchen bread and butter pudding next, because it's a very good way of using up any eggs if they're coming towards the end of the date. And it works best with sort of day-old bread. But I'm going to use tea cakes here because they have currants in as well, and I think it goes really well with it. It matches the flavour of the pudding. So I'm just melting a little bit of butter in the microwave. We've got about 75 grams of butter there. We dip the cut up pieces of tea cake in. Just get it soaked in. Sprinkle over the sultanas in between. And we have 6 large free-range eggs. Go in. Got half a pint of cream and half a pint of milk. You can use all milk or all cream, depends on how rich you want it. Vanilla essence, or you can use vanilla pods. And 100 grams of caster sugar. We combine all that together, give it a good little whisk, and then pour over the pud. This is the classic use-up pudding. We'll just leave that to soak for 5 minutes before putting it in an oven. Just slightly cooler this time, at 160, about 35 to 40 minutes until it's only just set. And when it's cooked out of the oven, melt a little bit of marmalade, or you could use apricot jam, and just brush that over the top, and there it's done. So if you love food and hate waste, you can see what we've done here. We've got all these dishes from one chicken and a bit of leftover bread. My kids particularly love this soup, and it's so good for them. So if you want to check out any more recipes and ideas and tips and hints, at www.lovefoodhatewaste.com. Thank you.